Several years ago, I was making a course in web design in Sweden, and I met a classmate. After a while, he found a job, and he said to me that he was not going to work good, and he was not going to help his boss to promote company because he said to me like that. I don't want to be good for him. If something happens, he'll sack me immediately. He doesn't care about me. Why should I care about him? It was my classmate words. It was his words. And I had a shock. I was thinking how he could be so aggressive from the beginning to his boss. Because I was thinking until now that boss is a person that helping you in your career because you are living because he is so kind, your boss, that giving you salary. So I was sure that the boss is on your side. Recently, one of my friends had another story. My friend's girlfriend, not girlfriend, friend, she was a cleaner. She was a cleaner in some rather big company. This is a big company, and they're dealing with culture. They have a lot of culture things. And so this woman was just cleaner, and her daughter was a simple receptionist in this house of culture, how you can say it, call it. And one day, this receptionist decided to finish this job. She didn't want to continue this job anymore. She was not very young, and she wanted to continue in another place. And she wrote the paper, blah, 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 please, I don't want to work anymore, just that's it. And the boss became very angry with this receptionist. He shouted so much that she didn't have right to finish job. She was working for several years, this woman, like a receptionist. And the next day, this boss made a huge scandal, a huge shouting in front of other people, in front of other customers and other colleagues. He was shouting at this cleaner how her daughter dared to be off this job, and he told to this woman, to this old woman cleaner, I sack you, you got sacked, I don't want you anymore, go away, just right now go away, take your stuff and go away. And this woman cleaner, she worked for this company for many years, and her daughter was just for several years working like a simple receptionist. The cleaner is not a very young woman, and her daughter also is far from to be a young woman. So cleaner is over 70, and this lady that was receptionist, she's over 40. If you think that they had some private relationship, no, they never ever had some private relationship. And more of this boss didn't come so often to visit his business. So, and many people have seen how he behaved, and people had a real shock how boss, because just some of the receptionists decided not to continue, became mad. People, we don't have slavery. She had the right to resign. She really had that right, this woman. And her mother didn't have any, how to say, connection to her decision. Her mother wanted to continue as usual her job as a cleaner. She was not against this boss. So this is another story, the second story. And the third story, you know that 1st of November I started like a cleaner in a big company, a good service AB, here in Malmo. And I was invited, so I started on Monday, the first, and next Monday, boss invited me to the office. And she said to me that on Friday she called my, I don't know in English, handläggare, so the person that is dealing with my unemployment in Arbetsförmedlingen, from Arbetsförmedlingen, and said to her that she didn't want me anymore. And she said to me that she had to stop my trial employment because I didn't have any knowledge how to clean, and that I couldn't work myself, and boss invited me to continue like a practitioner. So practitioner is when you work without money. And when boss of this big cleaning company took me, it was a government program from Arbetsförmedlingen, nystartsjobb. Government pays 80% of work. So my boss first did not speak with me. First, she spoke with person from this job service. So, and also she said that I couldn't work myself. And at the same time, in several days, I started working myself. You know, I was working in fitness in Malmö. So these are stories. You can make your own judgment. So that I just tell you that until now, I was thinking that your boss is person that you can rely on, that your boss is a person that you can trust, that your boss is in one team with you. I was sure in that. And after I experienced that, what happened with me, I was sacked without even speaking. That I don't know, maybe my boss could tell me that maybe I did something wrong, I don't know, but boss could speak with me. No, I would directly sacked, fired, and I don't know, maybe something like that happened with my ex-classmate. Why he was so aggressive from the beginning against his boss, this boy, this my classmate. He is 100% Swedish. He is not from other country. His parents are also were born in Sweden, raised in Sweden. So, and you know that many years ago, one of my, how you say, the person that I know was sacked in Sweden. And I said to my Swedish friend that he was just sacked, just in one day. And she started shouting at me, "You are lying to me, you cannot sack a person in Sweden in one day, you cannot." I said to her, "But it happened." And she started shouting at me, "It is in your country it's possible." I said to her that you can think and say whatever you want. I just tell facts to you, what happened, really. I don't believe you, I will ask this person myself. And then she asked the person that was sacked. And then he said to her, yes, I was sacked, just I was sacked. Actually, how to say, it was a long story before it happened. I mean, the person was sacked. It was obvious that he would be sacked, but he just didn't want to believe in that. So, my friends, this is my story and story that I have heard. That's it. You can judge yourself how it was, how it's in your life. I have no idea. And after I was sacked, I worked for 2 weeks more, and 6 days from this 10 days that I working days I worked myself. So though I was sad that I couldn't work myself, I was sad to work myself. So I really have nothing to say you more. Just these facts. I wish you all good job and a good day.